Hello, welcome back. I am JPArquebus, but you can call me Jack. My pronouns in he, him, and today we're playing Titanfall 2. One of my favourite fucking games ever. This game, let me tell ya, is sodden amazing. I've played it like 10 times at least, the campaign. And when it came out, I had it on PS4. And okay, something's going on with my stream. Hold on. Damn it. Why do I have that going on? Hold on. I changed some settings on my stream. Okay, apparently, are things bad or are things good? Sorry about this. I'm just trying to make sure. Let me just refresh this page. Okay, for some reason, yeah, it said my bitrate was unstable, but now it looks fine, so I don't know what's happening. So again, apologies for that. But as I was saying, excuse me, we are playing Titanfall 2, one of my favourite games ever. I've played it a bunch. I originally got it on PS4 when it came out and played a bunch of multiplayer as well. But unfortunately my internet wasn't that great back then, so I didn't get to play as much as I would have liked. But it was on sale on Steam for like $5 or $10 last year, or maybe earlier this year in fact, and I thought, why not? I'll buy it again on Steam, so then I don't have to uncover and de-dust my PS4 and controller to play it. But anyway, yeah, it's one of my favourite games ever. It's quick, it's punchy, it's got a fantastic story. So let's get going, eh? Let's do this. Fucking love this game. Here you see the militia fighting the IMC. Those bloody bastards.
Of all the things I've seen on the battlefield,
Here comes the voice of Matthew Mercer, a DM of Critical Role, as well as prolific voice actor. Although if I'm completely honest, his voice acting for some of this game at least is only okay and not like that great, but not enough to like take you out of the experience.
A pilot sees the world differently.
Here we go, is the pilot A.
Sheer walls become flanking routes.
If you're unfamiliar with this game, it's basically like
Pilots fight differently.
people piloting big mechs, but then the big mechs also have AI in them,
Even
you know?
overwhelming odds shift in their favor.
And it's like a whole struggle between
But what
this group
truly
called the
separates
militia,
pilot from
who
all
want
that
to
runs
protect
machines
their
on the
area
battlefield
of space
is
that
the
they're
bond
inhabiting,
between a pilot
and then the IMC, which is this like super mega corporation who wants to take control of the sector of space that the militia are in, because they claim that they own it because they funded the original colonization effort like 500, like 200 or 300 years ago or something crazy like that.
when linked
But
to a Titan, a
as soon
pilot
as
can
they
only be
sent the
stopped
colony
by
ships, they
overwhelming
gave up on
force
it. But, so you know,
or an equal.
like a technicality or something, they still think they own it or whatever. So they're trying to take it back, but the militia don't want
Frontier
that.
has been the only home I've ever known.
Because you know the IMC represent,
For years,
you know,
our lands have been destroyed by
industrialization
the
and like
IMC,
resource
forcefully
exploitation,
taking our
and
resources, polluting and destroying our
there you
planet,
see.
and killing us off if we try to resist. Despite recent victories at Demeter and beyond,
Happened in the
we
first
have a
game,
long way to go before
which I
the
didn't actually
IMC is
play.
defeated.
Yeah,
Now, I serve as a rifleman in the militia, fighting to
I still
free
love
the
this
frontier.
game.
away from becoming a pilot. But when that day comes,
Up on the shirt.
I hope I can live up to the honor.
Here we go, eh? Two big mechs fighting with fist and sword. What more could you want? Okay. The 9th Militia Fleet is en route to attack an IMC-controlled planet called Typhon. Zero civilian presence. I only know that it houses an IMC military research facility. Aboard the James McAllen, my pilot training continues with Captain Lastimosa, a master-level pilot. I'm not sure why you chose to be my mentor. This is an opportunity I'd be crazy to pass up. I think, because obviously I don't know for sure because I haven't played first game and don't remember it. Well, I read about it anyway that much, but James McAllen was the name of a character in the first game. I think he was like an IMC turncoat, or like an independent leader of an independent leader of like some colonists who then originally was resistance to join, but then ended up joining and he died at some point in the campaign. As in the military campaign, not like campaign of Titanfall 1, because it didn't have one. There was a completely multiplayer, but the story was woven in to the matches. Oh, that is some shit sensitivity. I'm going to change that. Alright, back in we get.
Technically, I'm not supposed to be training
That's
you.
still not great. Apologies. Whoops. Let's do insane, why not? Insane in the membrane. It still seems way too slow, but let's see if it goes any higher. No. I probably have to change my physical mouse settings, but I can't be asked to do that at the moment, so let's just carry on. We're a lowly militiaman who wants to become a pilot, and this kind fellow here. Oh, excuse me, I'm a bit burpy today, but this kind pilot here is going to train us. Harmony, eh? Remember that name?
This is what we're fighting for, Cooper.
This is one thing I love about this game. The story is so well crafted. Like, each level pretty much introduces something unique. That is both unique to the level and then something that, you know, can carry on to later levels in the game. You know, it's constantly teaching new things and giving you new equipment to play with. And another reason I love it is, well, think that the story is so crafted, rather, is, that it's constantly giving you hints as to what's going to be coming, like through story and dialogue, and locations and everything like that. And I just think it's really cool whenever you put that into any sort of piece of media, whether it be film, video games, television, books. Because then when you rewatch them, or you replay them, or you reread them, you then get to pick those things out, and then you feel really smart. Because, like, oh, they put that thing in here, and it alludes to this thing that happens later on. I didn't notice that before. And it just makes you appreciate the media all the more.
Load your weapon.
Should switch to this one, because this is my favourite gun in the game. This assault rifle. How'd you like that, fella?
Practice more if you want, then head to the gauntlet.
Okay, so one thing I haven't done on this account, this Steam/EA account I've got, but that I did when I had this game on the PS4, is get like the high score on this gauntlet we're about to do. They're going to show a list of scores from all like NPCs in the game who've done it. And you get like an achievement. I think it was a platinum level achievement on the PlayStation if you beat it, which is like I think under a minute or something. And it took me ages to get because, you know, I'm not very Even though I love playing games and think I'm fairly decent at games, I'm not the best at FPSs. I always struggle with them, especially a game like
Pilots
this,
have to strike a balance in combat. Speed
which
is
has
paramount.
a lot
It's
of
also huge
maneuverability and mobility to it,
The gauntlet is where we
and so it always takes me a while to get into the flow of things, like
practice
the
those
flow of the
skills
movement of
until
like
that's
sliding, wall jumping, that sort of thing. So they'll have me doing stuff like this, and obviously not being very good at aiming, but just the tutorial. So, and since I've already played this game a bunch, not particularly bothered. Wait a minute. Okay, good. Just checking to see how many pilot helmets are in this, which are the collectibles that you can get. There's one over there. Yes. Thought I was going to fall off a sec. Anyway, yes, I know, this is terrible. This is a terrible run. Don't know why there's a bloody pilot helmet collectible in the training mission.
nice run. See the results board on the wall? You set a new best time. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, so be sure to run this a few times with different weapons.
Only
Look at the
2
results
high-speed
board for more
targets.
tips on how to improve. Now that you're warmed up,
Here you see,
want a real challenge,
25
you can
seconds,
race
that's
against
it.
other pilot ghosts.
I managed to
Word
beat
warning
that doing
pilots who
this,
recorded these
which
ghosts
took a long
are
time
tested
because I was
SRS.
sitting on like
If you can beat them, you'll be on your
25
way to
and a
real
half seconds. I could
Go
get it
ahead and run
down
the
to that
gauntlet as much as you want.
less than
When you're
0.5
done,
for
I've got something
ages.
special to show you.
And it took me quite a few hours and over a number of days to try and do it, but I managed it, and I got that achievement on the PS4. I'm ready to see what's
I'm ready to
next.
see what's next.
Good. You're gonna like this. It's time you learn the other half of being a pilot. The Titan.
Ooh, and one thing that I forgot to, pilots are only the ones allowed to do that.
One's allowed to do that?
It's only a simulation, Rifleman. It's not the real thing. But first,
I think one
you'll
thing
need
that
a
I
little more
missed,
space.
when, before we got
That's
into
my
the pod,
pilot.
is he was fiddling
He's
with,
a Vanguard class. Homegrown
the knife
military
similar to
technology.
that and a gun and putting them in a
First
little
Titan
box
chassis we
and then
designed
giving it to the
ourselves.
Titan.
One we didn't have.
And that's going to be one of the things that comes up later as well.
Go ahead, Rifleman.
Which, as I say, is I really like. I love that there's so many things like that in this game
Look up to the sky.
that when you replay it, you just pick up on. It's so great. This game is fucking fantastic.
All right, Rifleman. Sounds like it's about to hit the fan. I'm pulling you out.
Indeed, here we go.
Cooper, ready
Captain Cole, we're going to see him again, that's for sure.
VR. He needs a minute to decompress. He'll be ready to go. Trust me. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Heads up. They're killing us.
Oh no, that's what he's doing. He's doing it now.
Good session
Yeah,
in
you see
there.
he's putting the
You'll
knife
get
in the
hang of it
thing.
someday. We'll make a pilot out of you yet, Rifleman.
There you go, eh?
No time.
Last to most.
Anderson, Captain Anderson, we'll be seeing him
Son of a
later.
bitch. See you down there.
Hey,
We're going to see a new planet
Captain
today.
Anderson, remember him?
Maybe even die on it.
Yeah, plenty of people are gonna die, mate. All my enemies.
See you down there, Rifleman.
I think that might even be the Titan in the back there.
Get your ass out of the sim pod, Cooper. Meet at the
Well, I don't
dropship.
think it's a Titan that, Actually, no, I don't think they're Titans. That we'll see later on. We're going hard. Not Master, because I don't want to punish myself too much, but I want to go hard. Here we go, you see that moon there, eh? Ring of debris around there, you see? Wondering what happened to that moon, eh? Well, let's just say you're going to find out. Infantry support for SRS classified operation, eh? SRS being the, pilot special people. That's not what the acronym stands for, but that's what we're going with. And the classified operation, yeah, you'll figure that out at some point as well. Maybe that has something to do with the moon, eh? Maybe it's something to do with the planet Harmony, even. Here we go, Respawn Entertainment. And it's such a shame too that this game didn't get as much love as it deserved because they released it at the same time as like a Battlefield game, which was also done by Respawn. I think maybe even another big game like Call of Duty or some other big franchise game came out at the same time as well. So this game was just buried under the hype and brand recognition of those. But it's so good, even the multiplayer is fucking fantastic. Like the whole FPS with wall jumping, because I think even though stuff like wall jumping had been done before, I think it hadn't reached the point where it would reach a couple of years later, or even a year later, when like pretty much every first-person game allowed you to like wall jump and glide around. So when this game did it, it was still relatively fresh. But yeah, being able to do that in multiplayer and like shoot people, then also call down a big fucking 50-ton hunk of metal to fight in. Bloody fantastic. Here we go, there we go, MCS James McCallan. So I guess our initial assault didn't go too well. Look at that moon up there, eh? Wonder what destroyed it, eh? Hey! Ooh! Wasn't so good, was it? Come on. Oh. Do I have a data knife? No, I don't. I think you get the data knife when you become a pilot, but it allows you to hack these little android roboty things, and then they start fighting for you, which is a fun touch. I really like that. Here we go, R201, not R2D2, but R201, my favourite weapon. Apart from all the Titan weapons, of course. Might as well switch the flatline for the Volt. No, mix it up a bit. The flatline is pretty good as well, but you encounter it a lot in this game, so you know it's always fun to try something different for a bit. Oh, here we go. IMC Titans. Is that a tone? Yeah, that's a tone. There he is, BT-7274, Captain Lester Moser.
You're in bad shape. Hold on.
I'm alright, mate, I'll be fine.
Might knock you out, but you should be okay when you wake up.
Lastimosa, hostile Titans inbound. Apex
Ooh, the big bads, eh? The Apex Predators.
Stay down, Cooper. BT, let's go.
I like the big bads in this game, the mercenaries. So there's Ash in the Samurai one. There's Blisk in the Legion, the stocky one with the big gun. There's Sloan in that Titan back there. Then there's Richter, who's standing right in front of us there. And Blisk is about to pop out of his Titan. Yeah, there's Ash in the background again with the big sword. Or it could be, judging from the colour scheme. Don't know how white Ash's Titan is, so that could have been just regular IMC Samurai Titan, because it was quite white. Don't know for sure. Yeah, stop cutting off people's ears. As you could probably tell by Blisk's South African accent, at least I think it's South African, and white South African rather, and Richter's name, probably tell that the excuse me, that the big bad enemies are a bit diverse in their accents and styles and mannerisms and that sort of thing. Just fun. It's even though you don't like spend too much time getting to know them, or their characters don't develop very much, you know, because they're like the bad guy that you fight at the end of the level type of thing. Still nice that they have at least some character, you know, rather than just being generic Titan baddies.
BT, transfer authorization to new pilot.
Oh, here we go.
Link. Bravo Tango 7274.
It's unfortunate that our
Cooper, take
good
my
old captain here is dying.
Use my helmet
Get
and
to
my
be a
jump
pilot
kit.
now.
This is the real thing. Take care of him.
Now, do you think the take care of him was directed to me about BT, or was directed to BT about me, eh? What do you think? A nice little can. Yeah, it didn't do that for all the other dead people, eh, Cooper? You probably knew some of those guys a lot more than you did Captain Lastimosa, seeing you were all riflemen. Be like, yeah, Dave, over here I joined up with him. Oh, Reginald, we come from the same, farming village, or whatever. Oh, yeah. Old Clancy, over there, we went to school together. And, Buster and Custer, the twins. Yeah, I remember them. They used to, they were the older brothers of a good friend of mine, Paul, who's, incidentally, hold on. Right there we go. Did it, I'm the best. Right, we've got to power up this big lad here. Got to find a power source. Now we got the cool helmet, we can go invisible whenever we want. We also got the data knife, even though we don't use it when we enemy melee. We can use that to hack the little robots. And, oh shit! I pressed space right after I jumped. There we go. But unfortunately we can't double jump yet. Gonna have to make us wait for that. See? Talking about things later in the game, the Draconis. That's a spaceship that we'll see later. Testing facility, we'll go there as well. You know? Alluding to future events. So, know-it-alls like me can pick them up later and explain them to people like we're super clever. Yeah, we'll be going there as well. If you just pay attention, you can like see how this game's going to play out. We'll be there as well, over. I don't know why I said over there. Not talking on the radio. We'll be going to the reclamation facility as well. You see, even though you might not understand what they're saying if it's your first time, you can, like, through all this dialogue in the opening mission and the prologue, and kind of get a general idea of what's going to happen. General Master, he's the commander of the IMC. Don't know if it's overall, but definitely in this region of space, he's in charge of taking it back to the Soulless Corporation, under the justification that it's, you know, for the benefit of humanity that we mine out all these planets and colonize everything and take all the resources. Do a bit of sneaking up on him.
Is that thing in the mountains goes online and
That thing in the mountains? Wonder what that's going to be.
Texas saying about it. Do I look like a bloody anorak to you, mate? But if it is true, then the militia are going to have a very bad day. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Punch him a bunch.
You will find them. You are advised to discard any weapons and surrender immediately.
No thanks.
Not attempt to resist. Lethal force is authorized against any armed
Lethal Force? What are you, James Bloody Bond? Still calibrating me double jump, unfortunately. There we go, we stabbed him. That of course alerted everyone else in doing so. I'm terrible at aiming, it seems. So as you might see, or as you might think rather, you see, oh, this is all very like rocky terrain and standard FPS fighting. You hide behind cover and then you shoot people. But just you wait. Just you wait, the mechanics will change shortly enough and you'll get to see what really makes this game so fun. All the wall running and jumping about that you can do as the game progresses. But right now, it's just making sure that you're able to shoot people and what you can expect from the enemies that you fight. And you know, giving you the basic tools so that even if you're not like super skilled or bothered about learning the proper flow of that this game can have, and you still you still have a good time. If that makes sense. There they go. Yeah, yeah. I love that as well. Like if you go somewhere the AI enemies can't see you, such as if you like run behind a bunch of cover or go invisible, then they like start looking around and being like, where'd he go, where'd he go? And then if you just appear right next to him, they like jump back a bit in surprise, and I think that's a really nice touch. Because as I said, this game is incredibly well crafted. Like clearly a lot of effort went into making it and a lot of thought as well. Which is why, in my opinion, it's probably the best like first-person shooter campaign that's ever been made. Oh yeah, these things are fighting them, aren't they? We'll just let them kill each other. There we go, double jump is online. There are some robots that we'll be fighting. The robots. Isn't that what what's his name, Zoidberg says, calls Bender a robot. Did you do the did that thing do the superhero pose when it landed? I think it did, right? See, there we go, tells you that you can back the spectres. I think for now at least I'll just shoot them from afar. Hopefully they get taken out by the big creatures over there. Come on, mate. Get on your ass. Alright, nice little mushrooms. Let's keep on trucking, keep on going. Yes, I've been playing a lot of Starfield recently. Because, you know, it just came out, but I thought, you know, it's about time that I start doing what I want to do, which is variety streaming. Well, of course, I am planning on finishing up Starfield. Do you want to do the whole thing with like alternating between 2, maybe 3 games? You know, as we go. The voice of Sarah Briggs, commander of the SRS. She was in the first game, I'm pretty sure. And we'll be seeing her later on in this game as well. But if we unite, then we can take the fight to the IMC. Prevent them from, being dickheads. Research facility, eh? Bit more to it than that, love. I thought it dropped down there, because it like glitched out a little bit when I killed it. Alrighty then. Cha.
Vanguard class Titan. These things are rare. We should sell it.
No bloody way. Those weren't Blisk's orders.
That guy doesn't scare. None of those mercenaries do.
Sure, you say that now. Just wait till they got a gun to your head.
Indeed. Just kneed him in the face. Yeah, sure, that'll be enough to kill him, won't it? Knee to the face. Hey, BT.
Power low. Insufficient power.
Right. There we go, eh?
Power at 2/3. Data core reinitialized. Ocular system online. Adjusting focus. Are you alright, pilot?
Think so.
I think so.
Wait, did you just call me
Did you
pilot?
just call me pilot?
Yes. The late Captain Lastimosa gave you the provisional rank of acting pilot. Congratulations on your promotion.
You can call
You
me
may call
BT.
me BT.
BT. Got it.
My systems are rebooting, but a third battery will accelerate the process. I will remain here.
BT's awesome. Best, supporting character. IMO.
Until I am mobile, I will assist you through your helmet radio when
So you see
possible.
BT here. He's what's known as a Vanguard class Titan. These Titans are exclusive to the militia. It is their first, was their first Titan chassis design. So yeah, unique to the militia. And they also give them like advanced AI. You see the IMC Titans, well, I think being able to operate independently from the pilot, it's only very basic like AI. They can't talk or think for themselves like BT can. So that's unique about the Vanguards,
Don't worry, BT.
is that
I'm not going
they're
anywhere.
both
Understood, but I do recommend you move.
super strong and tough and everything, but they're also
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Be careful, pilot.
they're also
Pilot, my
yeah, they're just
systems
really
have
cool.
been restored. The ambush of the 9th Militia Fleet has landed us far off course from our original destination.
Indeed.
We are located in hostile territory. Be careful, we cannot stay here long.
Don't you worry, my friend.
How long did you serve with Lastimosa?
Captain Lastimosa linked with me 973 days ago.
That's what, nearly 3 years?
Sorry. You guys must have been close.
He was an excellent pilot and a good friend.
I'm not going to do the funny options, because they're not really that funny, they're actually quite cringy, so I'm going to do the cool options. And the sensible dialogue options. Fucking hell. Did you just see that? Jesus Christ. Doo 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 doo. Fucking hell, I'm so shit. Precision is not my strong point when it comes to video games. We always have trouble lining up shots and all that sort of stuff. Which is why I'm not the best at like versus multiplayer games like, you know, Call of Duty and the multiplayer in this game. I enjoy it. I'm, you know, nowhere near that great at it. Speaking of Call of Duty, I've been considering getting a couple of them to play on the stream because the new Modern Warfare 3 will be out soon with early access on the 12th of October. So I'm thinking of getting the first two Modern Warfares, as in the first two of the newer Modern Warfares, and play those campaigns. Because even though, you know, you don't like have to play them in order to follow what's going on in Modern Warfare 3, or at least that's not how it has gone with previous entries to the Call of Duty titles. I'm still the kind of person who likes to play the previous games, that I know all the stuff that they mention and reference in the sequel. So I might be getting, as I say, those two Call of Duty games to play the story. Maybe even a bit of the multiplayer, if enough people are still playing it where I live. Which is in Australia, by the way. You know, of course in Australia, not as many people, so it can sometimes be hard to find multiplayer matches, especially of older games like this one. Or games that just didn't release, it didn't have a very strong release, you know? Like Black Ops 4. Like, I got it, admittedly, a little bit after it came out, but by that time, like, you couldn't even fill a server for the Battle Royale thing. This is just nobody playing it over here. I'm sure there's ways that you can fiddle with your matchmaking so it technically thinks that you're somewhere else, you know, like in America. And like you can play, when you play MMOs, they often give you the choice of which region you want to play in, you know? Then of course doing that means you probably won't have the best, or at least as good, of a connection or ping as you would otherwise. But living in Australia is tough for multiplayer gaming, and also, sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. Also because it's fucking hot over here. And my poor little, well, not little, but my poor big, descended from two English people body doesn't handle heat very well. You know? There we go, the second collectible. There's Sloane talking, she's one of the baddies, we'll be fighting her towards the end of the game. And yeah, as she was saying, she was saying how special the vanguards are, because they're unique to the militia and there's not very many of them.
Pilot, our location has been
We didn't get
compromised.
the dialogue right, or oh no, we did. Thought we had somehow managed to skip some of the dialogue that happens earlier on, but no, I'm just an idiot.
Those drones are IMC scouts. Enemy reinforcements will be on their
See,
way.
he's our friend now.
Let's complete the Neuralink immediately.
Yes.
Please install the
Don't know if
final battery.
the IMC droids, or robots, or whatever you want to call them, are gendered.
Power at full
So that's one of the
capacity.
things that I'm trying to work on myself at the moment, is
Pilot, we must
I
establish
play some video games and everything. As someone who's watched like a lot of gameplay stuff, you often find people referring to like others as he, you know, and well, I suppose, yes. A lot of men play games. A lot of women play games too, and so
Establishing neural link.
I'm trying to
Neural
make
link
it that I
established. Rifleman Jack Cooper, you are now
don't just
confirmed as
default to
acting
calling
pilot of
someone or something he.
BT-7274.
Actually,
Protocol 2.
if they do have
Uphold
like
the mission.
a
Our orders are
representative
to resume
gender,
special
try and
operation
match that.
217.
If
Rendezvous
I
with
don't
Major
know,
Anderson
try
on
and say
PSR
they
base.
instead, or it, if it's, you know, like a
Detecting
robot.
incoming enemy forces. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
It's hard, isn't it?
Initializing
I'm not saying that
critical
it's hard to
systems.
properly gender someone, I'm saying it's hard to
Vortex shield
rewire your
online.
brain.
The vortex shield catches
Like,
incoming rounds
I
and
used to
missiles.
be,
Release the button to launch any captured objects
it's
back
kind
to
of a
the
similar
enemy.
thing, but also not really, because it's a bit different, but, I used to be a really big, well, I used to be a mouth breather when I was younger, and I didn't like that, so I made an effort to start breathing through my nose a lot more. And now, mostly anyway,
Satellite pod is online.
I
This
default
shoulder-mounted
to
rocket
breathing through
pod
my
will lock
nose.
onto multiple enemy
But of
targets.
course I
The
still
longer
breathe
you hold down
largely.
the button, the more locks
I
you
still
achieve.
breathe largely through my mouth when I'm asleep. That's the thing in it, you try to break habits by trying to make new habits, and I'm not doing very well here. Jesus Christ. Well, that's right, I should be using the rockets. See, even though I've played this game a bunch and I'm quite good at it,
Control and motion link reestablished.
dreaming and talking, playing and talking is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Because, you know, as someone who's, again, watched people play gameplay videos, you're like,
Get ready.
oh, some of these people don't seem to be paying much attention to the game, right? But now actually doing it myself, even though it's mostly just been me on my own, like I haven't had anybody to interact with chat. Still a lot more difficult than I originally thought, so yeah. Again, just getting used to this new thing that I'm doing. Off some smoke. There we go.
Well done,
Easy as
pilot.
pie.
Our combat effectiveness rating has increased.
Piece of piss.
Pilot, I detect more IMC salvage teams on the way.
Is that
Our
so?
only chance of survival is to uphold our mission of rendezvousing with Major Anderson. Until then,
I
you
finally,
are on our own. Marking your HUD.
started the process of uploading my VODs to YouTube. Under my YouTube channel, JPArquebus Streams. Just, you know, being just a lowly, normie streamer, I guess my VODs don't last as long as if I were an
Pilot,
affiliate
the
or
IMC
partner or
will
whatever.
continue to search for us. Our only
And you know, I was
chance
going to
survival
upload
is
them to YouTube
rendezvous with
anyway,
Major Anderson
of
at
course,
60 clicks from our current location.
as
You
a
will
bit
have
of
to improvise and
diversifying
adapt
and
if you wish to
also
survive.
sort of like an archive for my streams. Because I very much appreciate it when streamers do that when they upload their VODs to YouTube, because I don't consume content on Twitch very much. Because personally I don't really like the interface and that sort of stuff. And don't want to have to like keep up with people being live and making sure I watch all the VODs before they disappear. Just like for some streams especially, it's like hours and hours and hours and hours worth of content. Oh no! Our friend is dead. You can get an achievement if you do this and all your friendly titans survive. Which of course I've got all the achievements in this game except for 3. 2 of them are multiplayer specific, and then there's the one of getting the best score in the gauntlet, which maybe I'll try and do on stream, but probably wouldn't be very entertaining because it'll take me a while. So as I say, Even though I love playing this game, I'm not super great at it.
Warning, detecting hull damage.
You just know I don't play games to like be the best or whatever. I play games to have fun. Ooh. Just mowing down the little people.
Yourself well with grunts. Now for something a little different. Bravo Sierra.
There we go.
Enemy Titan down.
Sorry about your friend Lieutenant Shaver. Shaver. Probably pronounced Shaver, right? Are there any baddies left? There's not, right? Don't know why it's still treating as though there are enemies left. Maybe we'll take a look back around here, see if there's something I missed. If not, I guess there. Well, you know why? It's probably because it's the other guy who has the voice line of, "Oh, we've got it from here, mate, you can carry on." So since they're dead, no, it's not triggering that yet, obviously.
Controls transferred to pilot.
Right, well let's go then, BC. There we go. Got a new Titan weapon, the Tone.
This Titan weapon is an advanced design and may give us a tactical advantage.
Great. The new Titan weapon will
Be
be
able
useful.
to do this
Agreed.
correctly.
The IMC is well equipped with advanced Titan weaponry. They will be most beneficial to our
The
success.
sneeze.
Pilot, with the tone loadout, we can lock onto enemies and target them with tracking
Excuse me.
lines. This will be useful in direct
Hope
combat.
that didn't look too horrible on the stream. Poor dead pilot here. Yes, so the pilot helmets are the collectibles in this game, like Intel or dog tags or whatever in other games. Pogs, Pog tags.
Pilot control
Car.
initiated.
Can't do like that whole gravelly gruff voice thing. I wish I could. The car. Can just do that, which probably sounds like shit.
Salvo board ready.
Let's see. There we go, eh? As I say, piece of piss.
Our path through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface.
Yeah, so this is
nearby.
the reclamation facility. Pretty sure it mentioned it at the start, but in case you were paying attention before... Oh, that was quite a miss. You heard that, you would have heard that like little radio thing of the militia folks saying they were try and make their way through this place to get to somewhere else. But I guess they got a lot more than they bargained for, considering this place is chock full of IMC baddies. Are we the baddies?
Caution. Hazmat waste may cause severe injury or death. The wearing of a hazmat suit is required at all
Hazmat
times within the
suit.
facility.
Ugh. 2 out of 6, eh? Braber, rather. Oh yeah, this big gun. Go get spotted. We got him. Ooh, I don't use this gun very much because Not the biggest fan of sniper rifles, because... Yeah. Did I just shoot him in the arse? I didn't I? Looked like it anyway. Hostile target spotted. Let's take him out. Near the footsteps of BT, eh? Going on.
Incoming hostile Titan! Move to defense formation!
There we go, eh? I think that was all of them.
Hazardous waste pumps now filtering. Automated testing facility. Dome 1.
Doom 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Well, that's enough of that. Back to the video game. He was just standing there. Hurry up, pilot. You got to get to move on.
Lost visual!
Yeah, while not as gory as some of the Call of Duties and Gears of War are, I still like that you get to like pretty much just blow people to bits.
Incoming hostile Titan! Move to defense formation!
Yeah, which is like a weird thing, isn't it, that in games people want like to be able to blow people into chunks of flesh and stuff, but in reality that's probably like quite a horrible sight. And it's again the whole realism of games, and how you hear horror stories, or like maybe not horror stories, but disturbing stories of like Red Dead Redemption 2 developers having to watch videos of people being hanged so that they could accurately represent it in the game, and then the Last of Us 2 people having to look at videos of people getting stabbed that they could accurately replicate it. It's like, come on. Well, realism is nice, you know, there are... People can take it too far, you know? It doesn't have to be that realistic. It just has to have... You know, it has to have the semblance of realism while not being completely real. If you know what I mean. Got it, I'll find a way out.
I'll find a way out. A nearby exit will most likely lead further into the reclamation facility. Pilot, I am tracking your location. Recommend you seek an exit.
You got it, BT.
You got it, BT. You do the same.
Copy that, pilot.
Copy that. Copy that, pilot. Been terrible at aiming. Shotgun time. Big old shotgun. It's not that big of a shotgun, but you know. This is Kane. Where we are my IMC and militia friends. It's a failure to communicate.
Failure to communicate. And that's okay. That's okay. That's all.
Who was that?
Accessing files. Kane, a mercenary commonly affiliated with the Apex Predators, a well-known narcotics user and supplier.
Yeah. Is that so? Bloody unpredictable. Nice little shotgun to the face there.
Plenty militia left in the facility. Just so you know,
Ciao.
this is Kane's
Ching.
place. You're welcome to stay as long as it takes to kill you. Which, by the way, not very long.
You're being a bit overconfident there, my friend. Oh, holes. See that one robot just tackle the other one. I'm gonna get you. Such overkill, right? Like, was that completely necessary, Cooper? Check, Cooper. It's got the same name as me. Same first name, at least.
Plenty militia left in the facility, just so you know, this is Kane's place. You're welcome to stay as long as it takes to kill you. Which, by the way,
Will not take very long. That's what you think, fella. Come on, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Here's some more militia, eh?
Pilot, I'm detecting friendly militia forces along your path.
They may need assistance. I'm pretty sure I know where all the helmets are, and I don't think there's one out here. Here I am. Here's a helmet though. I am SRS. Kind of, what's the words? Impersonating. Well, I don't know, because the other ones thought I was Lastimosa, but is it impersonating if you just don't correct them, you know? Oh, what's that? Gorka. These are the bad robots, as in the worse than the other ones, because they're really strong. It's similar to how in Mass Effect 2, they introduced robot enemies and chalked it up to the fact that loads of people died in the first game. So robots became more of a thing that was needed. Similar in this game, what happened in the first game was that at the end of it, the militia destroyed the main, like, resupply place, or yeah, the main shipping place of the IMC. And so they're unable to get reinforcements for another couple of years. And so I guess now they're gonna have to rely more and more on robots and stuff to supplement their human troops while they wait for reinforcements to arrive. But there's still a shitload of them. There's still more than enough to kill. I think I remember using this in the multiplayer and getting it like really high level. Because I'm that kind of multiplayer guy. There we go. Got a few of them there. Let's alternate, eh? Get it? To the alternator. Continue forward on our adventures as a pilot of the Titan. We'll cross all these. Careful not to step into all that rusty acid shit. Ooh, here we go. Another helmet. Ooh, shit. It was nearly bad. Yes, I am down here. You can't get me. You bastard.
Where am I going,
BT?
BT?
We must proceed through this facility and continue to the rendezvous point with Major Anderson. It's our only chance of survival.
Is this like the... I think this is similar to the flatline assault rifle in that it has horizontal recoil rather than vertical recoil. Which is kind of fun, isn't it? No? Bit of difference. Oof. There we go. Little reload here. Then it trying to slide there.
Vanguard class Titan and an SRS pilot taking out my IMC support. Whoever you are. Not bad. Not bad at all, my friend.
Why did those guys jump down? They were gonna... They immediately got killed by the weird waste acid, brown acid stuff. Fools. Yeah, let's get the laser machine gun. And blow people up into bits again. Because it's so high powered, high damage.
Exterior drainage pump switched to primary system.
The whole common thing in shooters where you take out the easiest way to take out a turret is by punching it.
Kane, come in. There's a Vanguard class Titan in the facility. I think it's SRS.
You think it's SRS? All Vanguards are SRS, you idiot. If you can't handle the job, I will.
Someone's not a happy chappy.
Leave it to good old Kane to clean up your mess.
That's why they hide him though, isn't it? Because he's good. He's an apex predator. Whoa, made it. Oof, there we go. Lovely jubbly. I'm not quite sure where the fifth one is. I think it's like right in the next room here, but it might be somewhere else.
You too, BT. Where are you?
I'm following the stream of sludge. The current is strong up ahead, suggesting an exit. Keep moving forward.
What if I want to move backward? Or to the side? Right and left, right or left even. Oh, see there it is. Nice little helmet, eh? Oh, got it. But also fell down.
Great. Sounds good.
Scans indicate multiple IMC security forces. Prepare yourself, pilot.
Prepare your ass. Alright. Here we go, there he is. BT7274. Hello my friend. Good to see you.
It's good to see you, buddy.
It is good to see you too, pilot. The controls to deactivate the sludge flower in the next chamber.
There they are.
Marking your HUD.
There's the bastards. IMC security fuckers, more like, rather than forces, eh?
IMC security forces. I guess that's why they pay me $2. You want some of the light? Do it yourself. Alright, scrubs, enough's enough. I'm coming down.
He called them scrubs. Couple more up here, aren't there? There they are. You see, I like it when you disappear, they just like, where has he gone? Cool. Let's see, where is it? There it is. As I said, my favourite gun.
We will need to deactivate the sludge flows in order to regroup. I have marked the controls on your HUD.
Okay, here comes a bit of a tough section. For me, anyway. Because they've got ticks, and I hate ticks. They're the worst. You see? Wow, didn't expect to die that quickly. Thought I'd at least last at least a bit longer. Maybe we shouldn't be using the shotgun since it
Pump
this
shutdown
is better at
sequence at
further range.
20%.
You know, if you just shoot them once, they do that.
Concentration of heavy metals.
So you can kind of make it so that just shoot.
Blind firing into my pilot's combat zone would be a violation of Protocol 3.
But what? Here comes some more bastards. You see, shoot them once, then they kind of blow up or like charge up, and then when they blow up, the humans will have, by the time they blow up rather, humans will have landed, so then you can kind of use them to take out the bad guys. Throw some grenades. Come on, BT, hurry up. Situation's getting worse. Bloody hell, look at them all. Ooh, there's quite a few of them, isn't there, eh? Jesus Christ. Well, I can't. Ants in my pants, so to speak.
Pump shutdown sequence at 90%.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Pump shutdown sequence complete.
Visual contact re-established with pilot. Commencing supporting fire. Danger close.
They're gonna be slaughtered. Wow.
Pilot, that was a difficult battle. You handled yourself well. I have noted it for the record.
Thank you, BT.
I have identified an exit on this side. This way.
Oof. Indeed, that was a bit of a tough one. Especially the first few times I played, I found that really hard.
Pilot mode engaged.
Oh, and I forgot to say as well,
Uphold the mission. Our orders are
the
to
first
resume
time you get
special
into
operations
BT and you know he's got his hand on the ground like that, and then like he stands up and he kind of shoots up straight, tall straight. I think that's like one of the most satisfying, I don't know what you would call it, but like one of the most satisfying things in a video game ever. Similar to Doom 2016, when he pumps his shotgun in time with the music in the first level. It's like such a satisfying element in a video game. I think it's fucking awesome. Here he is, Kane. Gets a little title card and everything.
And that's why you're dead. Well, another runaway hero with an SRS Vanguard class Titan. Woo! Now we're talking. Bring it.
So he's in what's called the Scorch Titan, which it's like is very, as you can probably guess, very fire-based, and the Titan that I use most in multiplayer. Wasn't very good with it, but I was alright. Keeps calling me scrub. What is he? A Call of Duty player? I'll get myself some batteries. No, Kane! My only friend.
Well done, pilot. Kane's helmet radio is still intact. We should retrieve it.
Here we go. Feeling his radio. Classic counterintelligence tactic, as BT is about to say. Why don't you call up Abel, eh? Maybe he'll help. There's a lot of dead people around here, aren't there? There's that word again, Draconis.
Got myself 3 captured militia. What should I do with them?
Well, there we go, eh? The badass Cockney woman.
I'm on my way. Slow now.
The ability to decrypt enemy communications has a strong history in
Also the first mention of the Ark there.
In order to survive, we must keep moving.
That was a bit more of an obvious hint as to the story of the game than some of the previous ones that we've heard. But still,
Major Anderson went this way.
cool.
It could be a shortcut to the rendezvous point. I recommend we proceed.
Major Anderson.
Controls to pilot. Watch our step.
Can't do like a good American voice, but I was channeling Hugo Weaving's Mr. Anderson there in The Matrix. Mr. Anderson. It's terrible. But whenever the name Anderson is said, my mind immediately goes to
Accessing files.
Hugo Weaving from The Matrix, Agent Smith.
What are we doing here, BT?
Proceed through this
Me.
point with Major Anderson.
Me too.
Chance of survival.
Me 3, me 4. Come back here, I want to get in ya. I want to get inside of you, BT.
Pilot control initiated.
Don't know if there's a helmet. Ooh! There we
Copy your last eyes on. He's in a Legion class Titan. Last seen leaving McGowan's crash site headed south.
Mozambique.
Solid copy. If you reacquire
I think this is like a shotgun pistol.
Commander Sarah Briggs. Shark 2-6 out.
Shark 2-6, eh? Ooh. There we go. 2 out of 4. Yup, yup. Alley-yup.
Controls transferred.
Of course, now we get to change to the Scorch, as I mentioned previous, the fire one. Incendiary, we might say.
Ash, this is Blisk. I copy over.
This is Ash. Go ahead.
Kane is not responding. I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero. He's got to be headed your way. Kill him.
Understood. Ash out.
Who's Blisk?
Who's Blisk?
He is a war criminal, wanted by the militia, commonly employed by the IMC. Blisk was responsible for the death of my previous pilot, Captain Lastimosa.
There they are. Reapers. Biggest arseholes in this game, these are. Well, apart from, I guess, Blisk and his cronies. His mercs. Ooh. Got pushed along a bit there. Punch him to pieces. Alright, let's try out this Scorch then, shall we? There we go. Managing to get a few of them before they manage to run off. Like the silly little men that they are. Wonder what these cars are for. Wonder what those trees are for. Trying to throw a grenade at me, are you? Got him. Got im Himmel. See if this will work. Oh, it didn't. Oh, managed to shoot someone though. Go a bit further down, I think. Oh, don't run away, I want to kill you. No fun, are they? There we go. Now we've done it. Look at that, eh? Nice bit of background, eh? I like the sort of level backgrounds in this game. I think they're really nice and detailed. We'll see some better examples later on, but yeah. Well, you saw with the skybox in the first mission how it showed the broken apart moon and everything. When we landed on this here planet of Typhon. Love punching people. In the game, that is. Did it make it? Don't think it made it. Righty then. Damn it. There we go.
Enemy Titan spotted. Advance and engage.
Advance and engage? You wanna get married? But you're not though, are you? Because you're dead. You fool. Imagine shooting like a big fire grenade at someone like this. There's no way they'd survive that. There's this giant ball of fire exploding upon you. There we go, eh? Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Alright, let's continue on, eh? We've got our salvo call going. Look at all you, eh? Can't escape this. As I say, I'm very much like the Scorch. What I used in multiplayer the most often. There we go. Lovely. Ooh. Not doing too well though in return. Oh dear. There we go, eh? Managed to make it out. Ooh, oh geez, oh geez, oh dear, oh no. There we go. Lovely. Oof. Ooh, word. See, as I say, I love this game, but I'm not the best at it. But let us continue on, eh? Got a new Titan weapon over there, it seems. The brute. Although, we won't get to use it till the next level. Whereabouts is it? Good idea.
Good idea.
BT. Okay, let me just remember how to do this. There's a pilot helmet collectible underneath this. So I think what I have to do is go around here, maybe? Let's do this real quick. There it is, there. Lovely. 4 out of 4. Lovely jubbly indeed, alright. Just make the, hopefully not too long trek back up. And then we'll continue on with the game. One of the best games ever, in my opinion. As I've already said. But, yeah, it really is a shame that, this game doesn't get as much love as it deserves. Like, you don't really hear people talking about it anymore, or even when it came out, because as I say, it was kind of overshadowed by some of the bigger releases like Battlefield. Even though they were made by the same company, Respawn, both obviously published under EA. I think EA just didn't have very much faith in this game, balls, because of how the first one went. I don't think it was terribly popular, because it was like the biggest complaint about it was that it was all multiplayer, wasn't it? Rather than having a single player component. Then this game does, and it has one of the best single player campaigns ever. So they definitely made up for it, certainly.
Pilot, I require assistance. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized Titan detected in loading.
Unauthorized Titan detected.
Transferring Titan to asset
Oh
reassignment.
dear, BT.
Ash to Kappa 3. I have located a security breach. Loading
Kappa 3.
Over.
Roger. Kappa 3 en route. Out.
Pilot,
Isn't it like
I cannot free
an old
myself.
meme word, Kappa?
Over.
Okay, so now you'll witness another reason that I love this game so much, and it's its level design.
Pilot.
Because yeah, every level in this game like feels unique. It feels it stands alone from each other in some way at least. Like, of course, they're all still relatively similar because you know they still use the same mechanics of running around and wall jumping and stuff to kill enemies, and occasionally we get into the Titan and kick some ass in that. But
I need assistance.
yeah, there is certainly still plenty of uniqueness that has been crafted into this game. There we go. Easy peasy. Squeeze the lemon. Ooh, running along a big pipe. A big pipe. Pipe so big, in fact, it could probably fit a person.
Cooper, if you read me, I'm being taken to this facility substation.
BT, how do I get to you?
You must follow the pipes to the lower levels. Warning, losing contact.
And, if there are any Critical Role fans watching, I did mention previously that the main character is voiced by, Happy Mercer. Liam O'Brien. O'Brien is also in this game as a side character. He doesn't appear until later in this game, and while he doesn't have that big of a role in the campaign, he is featured as sort of one of the, like, chaperones, I guess, if you want to call it, in multiplayer. Because the multiplayer is like, you choose which faction you are in multiplayer, and that's how they work out which team you're on. With each team slash faction having their own, you know, leader, obviously. And his character is one of them, for one of the groups there, the 6-4, I believe. No, maybe not the 6-4, but something like that. And, he was also in the first game, I believe, the character was. Don't know if it was voiced by him as well, because, as I said, I haven't played the first game. But yeah, I think those are the only two Critical Role folks who appear in this as voice actors for characters in this here video game. You know, a little bit of trivia there if you're a fan. There we go, there's a shield bloke here. Shield doesn't protect against my fist. Oof. Needs backup. Just mow them down. Wait for this to happen. What's going on here, you might wonder? Why are they putting soil and grass and shit onto these big metal things? Well, you'll find out, my friends. Unless you already know, because you already know stuff about this game. But if you don't, then you will just have to find out. Ooh. Break his shield, because why not? I can't be bothered to run around him or anything. Yeah, let's just continue on. Pilot? Oh no, whatever will we do? It's a cool little facility, isn't it? Well, it's a rather big facility, but you know what I mean. See, as I say, unique level design. Ooh, am I gonna make it? Okay, cool. There we go, a bit of Mozambique action. Again, not the best with the old aim, am I? There we go, eh? Bit of the old takedown. Bit of the old takedown. There we go, eh? You're no match for me, Stalker. Yeah, we can get them to blow up. Always fun, isn't it? Oh, there's a turret there as well. Take forever to kill if you shoot them. At least I'm pretty sure they do. That's what I remember. But yeah, punching them is much easier. We've already got this, so we'll get ourselves a flat line. And continue on. Oh, no, come back, please. I'll be good, I promise. Yes. Oh. My word, eh? Let's try that again, shall we? Let's make sure that we're not in the way, so that we don't... Oh, I was going to say so that we don't get crushed, but then it comes out the bottom. Or do we come out the top? But anyway, they look to be fabricating houses on these things. I wonder why they're prefabbing things. You think they're prefabricating buildings so that they could build affordable housing?
Positive is the mark of a good pilot.
Or do you think they're doing something else with them? Seeing as how it's the IMC, they're obviously doing something else with them because they're dickheads, aren't they? Ooh. Hostile pilot inbound. Get him, lads. Intel coming in. The pilot has terrible aim. There we go. I got a visual. He's shooting wild. He's totally inaccurate. Even Dave can beat him in a shootout. Oh jeez. Didn't realise I was so close. That explosion. There we go. Got him in the end. I got eyes on. Eyes on the wanker. You see, I like that when there's usually like only one or two left. They start screaming into their communicators, if you want to put it fancily, that they're like getting overrun. And that they're like, oh, I'm the last one left, I need backup. And again, it's just like a nice touch and a nice little extra detail to an already incredibly well crafted video game. Like, makes it seem like they're not just mindless grunts. Even though I think they're actually called grunts. There's a subtitle will pop up with IMC grunt. We're waiting for backup. He's slaughtering us. Weapons free, weapons free. Oop, probably gonna die here again. No, I'm not, I'm good. No need to worry, I certainly wasn't. Already used this. No, I'll keep going with the Spitfire for now, I think. Let's see, shall we go up this way or take the elevator? Let's take the elevator. Hello, friends. Be wary, of course, because some more ticks are going to come up behind us. Really fun doing the takedowns in this game. Just run up behind someone and start beating the shit out of him. Where's that voice coming from? Is he down below? Even though it's not necessary for completely necessary for me to kill them, still going to attempt it. Attempt to find the bastard. There they are over there. Look. Lost visual on the pilot. Attempting to re-engage. There we go. Piece of piss. Now then, just figure out how to get back. Think we could use one of these, maybe? That'd be a possibility. It's a possibility, sir. It's a possibility. Speaking of possibilities, I think it's right here. I think I haven't missed it. But the pilot helmets, I've been forgetting about those. Oh dear, I think it's here. Somewhere. Fairly sure, is it up there? Christ, I really hope I haven't missed it, because I really like getting them. I'm going to prove myself to be the ultimate gamer. There we go, thank Christ for that. Okay. But yes, we've got it. Oh, excuse me. But yes, the construction is keeping on. New bits continue to be put on. Structures continue to be constructed. But we've yet to know what for. They're under fire. They're engaging the pilot. We need backup. We're getting overrun. Let's see. Oh, there was one still over there. I thought there was. I heard him. I done did. Shit. Bloody stalkers, they're the worst. Not as bad as Reapers, but still quite the pain in the arse. They're just tough to put down, they are. Tougher than the regular grunts, at least. And the regular spectres, like this prick. This prick. I'm trying to enunciate more so that I'm more understood. That I'm not just muttering into the microphone. Trying to do what Matt Mercer and other voice actors do. They enunciate. Which I guess is probably also why, like I was saying this about Bethesda, how whenever an NPC speaks, their like mouth is really like over exaggerated when they talk, their mouth movements. And then I just thought, I guess, you know, being a voice actor, you're not like being filmed or anything, so you can do whatever you want with your face, so so what you do in voice acting is you like really move your mouth when you speak so that you can be understood really clearly. And maybe when they do like mocap with actors or something, and they do that whole enunciation movement type things with their mouths, and then that gets picked up and then put into their character when it's, you know, rendered and animated and all that. Maybe that's why. Sometimes it looks like they have really over exaggerated mouth movements that don't look regular. Because when you're talking regularly, you don't really do that, do you? You know, being, having your voice recorded, you have to make sure it's legible for everyone.
I admire your perseverance. If only the IMC infantry were as dedicated.
So I'm going to be trying to do a bit more, something similar to that, although probably not as, you know, exaggerated, because I want to make sure that the no one who's currently watching at the moment can understand what I say.
Any means necessary.
Okay then, let's go. Climb up the side here. As you can see, here are the prefabricated structures in all their glory. But what on earth are they doing with them?
Still waiting. Rest assured I will not execute you summarily. You have my word.
What if I want to be summarily executed rather than play your little games, Ash? Ash Ketchum, if that is indeed your name. Where's Pikachu, eh? Here we go. We made it, love.
Simulation dome scenario activated. Resetting terrain.
Simulation dome? What on earth could that mean?
Unfortunately for you, there is only one way out. Step onto the platform.
Oh, fuck. See if I can save this. Yes. Oh dear. That was almost bad. They're going to be permanent now, permanent markings on the dome. Okay, as you can see, something's certainly happening. And there's a particular way that I like to play this scenario. So you'll just have to wait and see. We'll keep an eye on this point for now. Oh dear, apologies.
Loading scenario 127 in dynamic simulation dome 314.
127?
Now, we shall see how impressive you truly are.
Shall you now? Nice bit of forest, eh? What's happening here?
Delivering militia test subjects.
Test subjects? That's no good. Leatherman, Machess, Tovar, and Jarrett. Yes, here I am. Hello.
Scenario 127 load complete.
Let us begin.
Are you username ladiesman127? Come back. I want to hack you. Yes.
Pilot, your heart rate is accelerating. Are you in distress?
Kinda busy, BT.
If in combat, utilize your cloak. It will temporarily make you invisible.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Initiating IMC Reaper test program.
Not Reapers. Ooh, I hope that doesn't... Oh, thank God. Here it comes. Hate Reapers. They're the worst. No, don't go over there. Come back over here. Come back over here.
Type video feed reestablished. Cooper, the houses contain weapon caches. I saw them being...
No, 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 no. It's on my boys.
I'm sure the IMC will mind if I
My boys. I killed all my
Deploying
boys.
additional Reaper to test scenario.
You bloody bastard. Yeah, don't bloody release your ticks, mate. Ooh. Any more spectres are coming in as well. Hopefully my hacked ones can handle them. There we go.
How strange.
Lovely jubbly.
Longer than expected. You should have died last time.
Yes, I'm just too good, eh?
To Dome 314 immediately. Objective: destroy the militia pilot. How copy over?
Destroy me?
Solid copy. Proceeding to Dome 314.
Destroyer? But I hardly know her.
Awaiting orders to proceed. Over.
I admire your perseverance, but it's time to end this. Kappa 1, eliminate the militia.
Reaper, I hardly know her. You know I'm a grower and not a shower.
Squad, prepare for
How can you be so thick with no curves? You're a sweet snack like an hors d'oeuvre. Die, die. How dare you try to trap me. Still breathing.
Still breathing. You?
Still operational, but unable to escape. I have detected an opening in the outer wall. You should get out of there while you can. Marking
I
your
mean,
HUD.
the opening is pretty obvious, BT, alright?
As I should have expected, the IMC infantry clearly lack your resolve.
Still one in here. Could have been out there helping your fellows, my friend.
On my part.
Helping your fellow kids. Alright, on to the next part of the level. Whee! Down we go into the blackness. Reevaluate definition of shortcuts, eh? As you should.
Tell me you killed that pilot.
I am dealing with him.
Stop getting caught up in your games.
Am I not allowed to enjoy myself while I work?
Not when your work suffers.
Noted.
Point taken.
Oh, point taken.
Don't worry. For the price I'm putting on his head, you can buy all the toys you want.
A toy.
Sector 4 charting.
A toy that brought her endless joy.
To all IMC personnel, this is Ash. I am sorry to report due to your inability to contain the security. I have been forced to scuttle the entire complex.
Guttle?
Some of you may consider this over.
Guttle her? But I hardly know her.
I suggest
Hold
you
on, there's a helmet here somewhere, I'm just trying to remember where it is. Is it further up? I know it's further, it's like... There it is over there, okay, good. Cool, I got it. Got ya. Cheeky little helmet. Thought you could hide from me, eh?
I do not know what you did, but a series of explosions just weakened the manipulator arm. I have broken free.
Well, you know what I did, BT? I was just so good that Ash was forced to blow up this whole place.
Marking your HUD.
Because I'm just too good, I'm too elite, I'm too pro. Too good of a gamer. Oh fuck. I say as I get blown to pieces. Jeez. Oh dear. Ooh, that was a close one. We had an MGL. Paper. Let's take one of these again, eh? Hopefully that little sniffle didn't get picked up too loudly into the microphone. I know that's annoying. I also hate when people burp into the microphone because I think it sounds horrible. Coughing, I think, is annoying but a bit more understandable because it's usually like only happens when someone is sick or whatever. So finally we get to use the Brute now, the new weapon we picked up at the end of last level. And not all of these Titan weapons we pick up in the campaign are available in multiplayer. Or maybe just one. I think the Brute is the only one actually. But some of them are changed a bit, because I think... Well, maybe not, since only... Because the Brute is quite similar to the North Star. And since the Brute is not in multiplayer, then... There's not really any of them that are similar to the others. I think the... So yeah, I don't know, actually. Yeah, because the Brute has the hover of the North Star, the catch thing, and the like homing missiles of the Vanguard weapon, the like machine gun thing, and then it also has this alternative like missile launcher thing. Oh fuck! How the hell can I be stuck? There we go.
Transferring controls to pilot.
Assuming full control.
Flight core ready.
And it has the flight core with the North Star as well. North Star being those things up there, which are like sniper titans. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's shoot them all. Send them all to Davy Jones's locker. I'm aware it's ready, my friend, but I'm saving it for the boss battle. See, look at that, eh? Lovely bit of background art there. So cool, isn't it? And again, sort of showing you how big this facility is. I guess they're like using it to test all the robots that they make. Because as I say, after the first game, their whole thing is that the IMC are no longer able to reinforce their troops. They have to wait a few years for their ships to get here. So they've been relying on the robots. But here we go, flight core time.
All units fire at will. This pilot must learn his place.
Learn my place? My place is at the top, my friend.
Your mistakes will be your undoing.
Oof.
Perfect.
Run away! Run away! Oops, I forgot to do that. I mean, I didn't mean to do that, I meant to. I forgot how to melee. There we go. Lovely, got them. Got her.
Security lockdown disengaged. Surface access is authorized.
Pilot, the security lockdown has been disengaged. I recommend we leave through the tunnel.
Yes, we're leaving, don't worry. Don't worry, old BT, my old buddy, old pal. And now on to probably the most unique mission of them all in this game. And after this fun little thing, you can only assume what that means. There it is over there. See? Seeing it in the background as we head off Dynamic testing facility. Yes, we've arrived at the rendezvous. Coordinates. The rendezvous with Major Anderson.
Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you
My
on the other side.
name is Neo. It's too quiet.
It's too quiet. We could be walking into an ambush.
Agreed. However, close quarters recon is the sole domain of the pilot.
You're right.
That's true. I make less noise than you do.
Agreed. Titans were not built for stealth.
No, they were built for smashing through your enemies with fist and huge gun. What's happening? It's all fixed. What on earth could be happening? Artifact analysis? Whatever could that mean? Something bad certainly happened here. Once again. It seems we are being transported to another time. What just happened?
What just happened?
There are distortions throughout this facility, and they appear to be
A
causing
rift
a
in
rift
time, eh?
I advise
Didn't
caution until we
expect
have further information.
time rifts and time travel in your Titan shooter game, did ya, my friends?
Militia SRS has documented several cases on other
Neither
planets.
did I the first
A
time I
common feature
played.
of such rifts
Quite a
is a massive
surprise.
energy surge. Be careful, pilot.
And I think they do a decent job of it as well. An auditorium.
Decisively neutralizing the militia forces,
General Marder,
we will in fact
give me a gun.
safeguard
I want
the
to kill him.
existence of the human race. Yes, pilot.
Oh, he saw me, did he? That's not him, is it? Ooh. Oh god. Does look a bit rough, doesn't it?
But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable.
Indeed, his old speech, which you can hear recordings of throughout this level, was how... basically, you know, how humanity has an ever-growing need for resources and for space, because its population just keeps growing exponentially. You know, as the population grows, so too does the level of that growth, if you know what I mean. That moon up there. Ooh. What happened?
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
Anyway,
Hopefully Anderson's alive.
Anderson is a veteran SRS pilot.
as I was saying, his speech was like talking about how human life is expendable because
Strange. I'm picking up traces of my
it is so easy
within this area.
for it to, for the population to just, you know, reproduce and continue to grow no matter how many people die. And like how, as I say, humans, because of that growth, and how that growth continues or grows, the more people, you know, are born and everything, saying that yes, humanity is constantly resource hungry. And so that's why the IMC are here out in the frontier to search and extract said resources and to provide said space for humanity to grow. That the militia are stopping them from doing so.
Time to earn my keep.
On the contrary,
So, you know, that's the reason they're doing what they're doing. And the militia are doing what they're doing because they view themselves as independent and free and want to live a world that doesn't involve massive pollution inducing factories and stuff being built on their planets and all their stuff being taken away from them to serve the IMC and their endless hunger for more. Very much like, you know,
I will analyze Major Anderson's helmet for mission
how that has been told throughout many mediums over the years. He's in the ceiling, and he's dead. He's bloody brown bread. Hopefully that flashing light doesn't affect anyone.
Anderson's dead. But I have his helmet. Unlike him, it appears to be in one piece.
Well done. If you bring it to me, I can analyze his helmet for important data.
Important data.
Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it.
I'll analyze you.
With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you.
Oh, it does it?
Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
It seems that all our promotions are the
2 weeks
results
ago, we intercepted IMC comms.
of someone's
They found
death.
something on Titan. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want
Well, that is, isn't
SRS
it?
on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that.
See again cool backgrounds of the
Wrist-mounted
storm
device we
and
recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you.
the destroyed
We know
facility
IMC
and the
has
rain.
contracted Kuven Blisk and his mercenaries to protect
It's
something
not the
critical
best
there.
rain in the video
Watch your
game,
back.
but
And Anderson,
rain nonetheless.
you know how much I love writing death
And I
reports,
like rain
so don't go alone.
in video
SRS
games.
is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
Very well. I didn't see any device on
I didn't see
him.
any device on Anderson.
It must be on the other half of his corpse.
Indeed.
I detect a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access. I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Oof. Good throw, my friend.
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted.
Noted.
Noted, pal. Old buddy, old pal. You swap this out for the Mastiff. Not the dog. Hello there, my friend. What are you pointing at? You pointing at me, eh? You want to go, son? You want a piece of this? Unfortunately, these fellas are still operational. This station is fully operational. I've certainly got a package, that's for sure. Wahey, wahey, wahey. Haha, there they are. Right, Mervyn. What? Yup. Yup. There we go, there's Anderson. At least the other half of him. Which I think doesn't match with the bottom half. At least I don't think so, does it? I feel like we're a lot higher up than we were when we got this helmet, if you know what I mean. So did he like somehow get cut in half or something?
Sorry, Anderson.
Like, you know, his device malfunctioned a bit, I think, is what happened. There we go, now we can time travel. To an extent. Press middle mouse to time travel.
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI
See.
functions into your helmet in
think that's an achievement, but you know, I've already gotten it, haven't I? Do not open unless specimen has been properly sedated. It's really not big enough, is it, for these things? Like, the IMC are bloody arseholes, that's for sure. He is the helmet in one of these ones. I know it's in one of them, but I just can't remember which one. Hopefully, at least I think so anyway. I hope I didn't pass it already. I'm gonna check. So I want to make sure that I didn't pass it. Because I think it's like in one of these container things, then you can travel to the other time to move, to go into them and access it, but I'm confused because I don't know if that's true. And I want to make sure. That was my attempt at some sort of accent anyway. I want to make sure.
We've initiated contact with the intruder, but his movement is erratic.
Is it now? Eat space lead, fellows.
In position. Activating turrets at southeast corridor.
Turrets? Do you mean PURRETSs? Might as well get rid of them, eh? Might as well. What's going on in here? Anything useful? Anything cool? Is it just load of bollocks? That's in nanotechnology. Nano. We're getting our horses bashed in. Got him. What's in Himmel? What is your position? Spartans, what is your profession?
We have to lead. We're going forward with this. The test must be completed.
There he is again.
Pilot,
GM, General Marder.
log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something, all right. It can fold space and time. It sure
Fold
as hell didn't
space
build
and
it,
time.
but they're restoring it.
These slave
It's
camp.
potentially catastrophic.
Space fold inductor, basically a big cannon.
Anderson out.
And the arc. The Ark of the Covenant.
If we don't test the Ark's power now, we may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the Ark for delivery.
Oh, shit.
Someone give me a line!
Gotcha. Gotcha. And Major Anderson is going to talk again.
Anderson's log 342.
The fold weapon's power source is called the Arc.
Bold weapon.
Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing. This one's empty. The Arc must be somewhere else.
Indeed.
Anderson out.
It's right there.
Arc prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber.
I guess they did perfect the casing after all. Throwing up robots into the air? What you doing that for? They want no ticks. Hate the ticks. They're the worst. Up your mum. Why'd you being killed? Silly bastards. There it is. I knew there was like a thing in a thing somewhere.
Dr. Aaron. Log 11.4.
Don't think I've heard this one.
Further research still
Must
leaves
have, though.
questions
Just
about the
don't remember.
fold weapon and its intended purpose. I don't think we're using it right, and that may cause a problem. Marder thinks it's worth it.
I'm going on record. This is a bad idea. Probably, yes. I mean...
Dr. Jefferson Boyle, log 1. Looks like they went forward with the Arc test.
Spin up the outer rings. Test sequence will commence once the Arc is in place.
Yep. Okay. These are all people, aren't they, I think? I think they are anyway. I don't exactly know what they want them for. It's probably like to test the effects of some sort of like time travel maybe. I don't know. Oof. Come on, mate. Give us a break. Yeah, yeah. Got you in the end, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah, why not, eh? Why not swap things around a bit? Let's go. Let's go. That was my attempt. Oh shit, I forgot it, didn't I? Balls. Oh no, wait. I want to go back. I want to go back, ID. I've got the thing over there. Apologies for this, but, you know, I like getting the collectibles, don't I? And I've nearly bloody missed one. Here we go. Human specimen 3.4. Oh right, that's right. It's the yeah. So yeah, that's right. They were testing it on people. That is. Oh shit. Balls and bollocks. No. Oh, nearly. Try to avoid those creature things. It didn't work out that way, I'm afraid. Let's try going along this way to get there. There we go. That's a bit better. Get back down. Try and get this helmet. Ah, missed it. Oh, there we go. There we go. 5 out of 6. There we go. Got 6 out of 6 now, you see. I'm the collectible king.
Pilot, the rings at my location.
Oh, what happened there?
This was the Ark's final
Must have been like missed by an inch. Or a centimetre. Well, a couple of centimetres, rather, if you prefer the metric system.
Dr. Jefferson Boyle, log 2. I found myself a standard IMC survival.
Ooh, there we go, eh?
They were targeting this planet's moon as a test. This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit
Harmony, eh?
And they moved up the
That's the capital or the home of the militia or whatever.
Fight that, pilot.
This is how Anderson got his comeuppance then. Or rather died.
That was Major Anderson's final recording. Cooper, based on your recon of this facility.
Don't really understand, to be honest. I don't understand exactly how he died, but I don't know.
I would like to spend some time today to talk about the value.
There you go, you see? Talking about the value of human life. Come on, mate, let me shoot you. Jesus. Jesus crackers. There we go. On to the next little subsection of the level. Threat critical. Full-scale foil weapon cannot function without the arc.
I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to see the Ark's energy signature.
Die, fools. You are a fool to challenge me.
Pilot, I've located the controls to extend the bridge to the
let me
rings.
get in ya.
I've marked it on your HUD. Controls transferred to pilot.
I'm gonna switch back to the expedition. These fellas.
Actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Oof. Yes, I'm aware, game, of the multi-targeting thing. There we go, eh? Easy peasy.
Uphold the mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the hazmat explodes.
Ah, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Up we go. Charge rifle. There we go, time to do the hacking with a knife.
Copy that. Do not allow the intruder to reach the Ark under any circumstances.
But what if we ask really nicely? ABC?
Pilot control initiated.
The Ark is overloading! Everyone evacuate now!
Back away. Doesn't really matter if you stop to take these guys out, but might as well for a little bit, you know. So you don't get much of a chance to like... Well, I mean, it depends on what you want to do, but you get the next Titan weapon pretty much right at the start of the next level, so there's not really much of a chance to use that one if you're going the whole like... Once I get a new one, I switch to it type thing. The time has stopped. Time has stopped. It's frozen in time. Hey, my friend. do the Quicksilver thing where you like put them in funny positions and spill coffee on them or something. Take their helmets off, I don't know, whatever he does. Here we go, eh? Here's the Ark. In order to track it in the present, we must scan it in the past. That's what we've done.
Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of
I don't exactly understand why that caused
Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from
what
over.
happened to this place to
must get
happen.
this data to the
Because we
fleet.
saw Anderson on the ship at the very start. So it's only been a couple of days before, since he was there. And since, I think anyway, the Ark was tested. Then why does it all look like it's been like 100 years since that thing happened? Because all the corpses were really decomposed and everything was really ruined and overgrown or whatever. Weird, innit? Time shit. Anderson is KIA.
Pilot Cooper, Anderson is dead, but we can complete his mission if we can re-establish contact with the fleet. The interstellar beacon ahead will serve our needs.
Indeed it will.
Let's hope someone on our side is listening out there.
There is only one way to find out.
We must uphold the mission. The mission must be upheld, Cooper.
I see the beacon up ahead.
So let us uphold it. Upholster it even.
Scans detect minimal power functionality. It may need repairs.
You even have a big black puffer jacket even. Alright, let's go, BT.
I'm picking up multiple contacts.
Big Titan. I can only assume that's what that stands for.
Hostiles confirmed. The stalkers appear to be programmed to attack the control room.
They programmed to... I don't want to make a stalker joke.
Caution. I detect traces of poisonous chemicals within the fog. Pilot mode engaged.
What is this fog?
What is this fog?
Scanning.
This is the samurai weapon, the Ronin. 47 Ronin, eh? Anyone see that film? It's not really that great, but at least it's got some cool swordplay. It's got Keanu Reeves in it, eh? The man of the people, so to speak.
You out there, pilot! Are you reading us? We can use some help over here! This is Captain Cole for the 3rd Militia Grenadiers. We're getting overrun by stalkers. Please assist.
I recommend we help eliminate these stalkers, and then make direct contact with the militia riflemen. Interesting tactic, pilot. The 40-ton mass of my chassis can eliminate stalkers more efficiently.
Okay, I'm going to talk about something, and I don't know if it's any good or whatever, and it's not going to add anything to anything, but I just want to tell you how my thoughts just align, so to speak. So Keanu Reeves, he was in a Shakespeare adaptation, Much Ado About Nothing, I believe. He was like the baddie. He wanted, I think he just wanted to be the one who was to marry the woman rather than who she does end up marrying. And if you're wondering, that adaptation was the one with Kenneth Branagh and Emma Thompson in it. And when I was in drama school, drama class at school, occasionally we would go, maybe once or twice a year, we would go and see a play. And then we have to do some sort of assignment about it, like write an analysis of it or something, of that particular performance. And we went to see a play about Much Ado About Nothing. And that particular
Arc tool. Function.
take
Generates power up to 5 megajoules.
of it
Yeah, we know what it is.
Can you repair it?
made it seem like all the men were secretly gay.
Another one in the substation, but it's nearly impossible to get down there.
No, because it's a play about, you know, a man marrying a woman and people, men and women getting into relationships and that sort of thing. Then it played like the men being secretly gay as being funny. Like when they were in the middle of a monologue, they would start massaging each other and stuff like that, and playing around with each other and stuff. And I didn't like that. So that's what was the main point of my assignment on that play. My analysis of it was that their adaptation used the frankly outdated and rather honestly unfunny and
the beacon power substation is through that
it's not very nice usage of making straight men be gay or be insecure in their masculinity, you know, play it off as a laugh. Like, that's not really that funny, is it? I mean, there's probably certain ways you can do it, like you can do it as like satire, I guess. Satirizing masculinity. By making, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, just honestly, I'm not gay, so I don't really know everything about the gay experience, but I know that it's obviously something that still to this day is discriminated against and played for laughs, you know, like, oh, this guy, he likes this thing, or this guy does that thing that makes him seem gay, and that's funny, and that should be made fun of. And like, no. Like, it's not wrong to live how you want to live, you know? And so I don't find that funny, and that was just where my thoughts went when I brought up Keanu Reeves. That went to that one particular performance of Much Ado About Nothing and how I didn't like it and didn't think it was very funny, because the crux, shall we say, was to many of the jokes was that the men were secretly gay.
The last pilot in our unit went that way a few hours ago.
And it was like, fuck off with that shit, alright? That's not funny. And that's not good. That's not a good portrayal. Remind me what I'm doing here.
Remind me what I'm doing here.
Your mission is to obtain an arc tool. Using it, we can jumpstart the power systems and get the beacon back online. Scans detected signature further within this facility's substation.
Got it. BT, what's up with these walls?
Scanning. Exposed power circuits. You should avoid physical contact.
Fuck that up, didn't I? You know, it's sad, isn't it, that just in general and throughout history, the way that masculinity has informed, or the concept of what's masculine and what isn't, has led to so much conflict. Like, just let people live how they want to live, choose how they want to express themselves, how they want to be, instead of trying to force, like, oh, boys, men don't cry, men don't play with dolls, men don't dress in bright colours, men don't do this or do that. Like, fuck off, what do you know? Again, back to a point I made last stream. Although I don't know exactly how relevant it is to this, but just because something's been done, like, for so long, just because something is a tradition, just because someone has become, something rather has become enough of a thing to be accepted, like, universally, doesn't necessarily mean it's good, does it? Like, it's not a good thing that men are told that they can't be emotional that they can't be this. The same goes for women as well. It's terrible that even today women are still told they can't have this job, or they can't dress this way, or they can't be involved in this activity. They just look at video games. Still a very sexist form of media. It sucks, it really does. And I just hope every day that society can progress to a state where we don't have these problems anymore. Despite what all the weirdos on Twitter and that try to do, no matter how much they try to resist progress. Let's try not to get electrocuted today. I might finish up this level, or maybe at least part of this level, and then I'll be done. Because I've got a thing to do this afternoon. I missed the dialogue because I wasn't paying attention. Apologies, my friends. Folks. People. Whoever it is that is watching. There is indeed anybody watching. I don't think there's anybody watching live, but you know, someone might pop in later for the VOD. We'll see this up on YouTube. Hopefully they won't be put off by my attempts at trying to talk about stuff like homophobia and sexism and that sort of thing. Because unfortunately, the people who do seem to be against treating people fairly are people who are very much identify themselves as gamers. Because as I say, the gaming community and the medium of video games is still very much an exclusionary thing. Which, as I say, sucks fucking donkey balls. Anyway, got the Ark. No, not the Ark. What is it? Oh, it is called the Ark. Cool, rather. But now we can turn stuff on and on. Like an IT guy. An IT person. An IT crowd. It's a bit of a fall from grace, isn't it? Ray and Minahan. Like, this is something like a massive transphobe now. As in, massively anti-transgender. Like that horrible JK Rowling and stuff. Although obviously he doesn't have as much weight as she does. But anyway, I will stop talking about it because I don't know why. I guess I just don't have anything unique to say. Because it's all been said that these people are horrible and that society is flawed. Of course, well, I can be sympathetic and empathic and change what I can change within my own life and try to advocate change towards other people. I'm a relative nobody, I don't have like a massive platform or anything, so even though I do what I can do in the grand scheme of things is not much. That's still not going to stop me from telling all these 0 people watching that if you're against gay people or trans people, if you're racist or whatever, then you're a dickhead, you're an arsehole. You should rethink some of your views.
That was impressive, pilot.
I am very impressive, ain't I? Him just running. Run, 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 drive my big truck. Driving on the interstate, I'm all out of luck, and I hit a man with my car. And then I drove away. Hit and run, hit and run. Hit him with my car, and now I'm on the run. I did a hit and run, hit and run. Hit him with my car, and now I run. I missed a bloody pilot helmet, didn't I? I know where it is too, but I was too busy talking about how there needs to be societal change. I bloody missed it. Apologies for that, folks. Anyway, let's continue on regardless. I'll just have to stain my record, or allow my record to be stained for a bit. Didn't notice that before, I didn't know that you did that. See, no matter how many times you play something or you watch something, you always notice something new, don't you?
The power chamber relays are offline. The ARC tool should be able to jumpstart them manually.
I'm aware.
Cooper, let's hope that ARC tool was worth all the trouble.
Caution. High radiation levels detected ahead. Your suit will only protect you
This is gonna be like
inside the chamber.
Spock in the engine room or whatever it was.
Stay in there too long unless you want to be burnt to a crisp. Okay, opening the
Reactor room or whatever. I can't exactly remember what kind of room it was, but the room where he died in. Then he and Kirk did the thing with the hands on the glass. And then the fucking J.J. Abrams film switched it around. And it was like, oh, Khan has special blood, we can bring him back to life. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Is this like... Is fucking a magic film now? Is this fantasy? Or is this sci-fi? Even though there was plenty of weird shit like that in the original Star Trek series and Next Generation and all that. We found some crazy shit. Crazy. Mad. Mental. Bonkers. Wild. Posture check.
Captain, the uplink targeting module is offline.
Not good. I bet the IMC are on their way.
That is a reasonable assumption.
McCord, can we bypass the module?
I wonder if any of my followers actually, on Twitch that is, actually still interested in watching me.
Could use your skills.
I hope you're up for another trip to hell, Cooper. You'll need to repair the beacon on
They all try to advertise something to me as well. Like, boost your Twitch stream or whatever. So do they really care? Or are they just trying to get more business? For whatever probably scammy shit they're doing. If you are my follower and you're not doing some scammy shit, let me know, please. Doesn't have to be now, but at some point.
Be careful. We've already lost a lot of good soldiers over there.
Scans indicate a fallen pilot. My memory recalls this pilot as an
Yeah, a
exceptional
lot of
fighter,
dead people.
proven well during the
A lot of
fracture
bullets. Sounds familiar.
Fracture? Sounds familiar.
My records indicate you received a concussion during fracture and suffered some memory loss. It was a major combat refueling operation and one of your first assignments as a rifleman.
Damn.
That's all you have to say, Cooper. Damn. Damn it all. Damn you all to hell. Is that the line from Charlton Heston? Is that his name? In
My scans detect a
Planet of the
functioning
Apes.
uplink targeting module 428 meters northeast.
You also the one in Soylent Green.
Is our only option here. I can
Soylent
you across the
Green. Yes, people. Are you sure about this?
There is a 68% chance of success.
Is he still alive?
Okay. No
Oh,
risk,
yes.
no reward.
That sentiment is not 100% true. However, it does fit this current scenario.
Love how you take things literally all the time, BT. Which is weird, isn't it? Because AI is designed by humans, right?
95 meters. Projectile mass 89.
So why didn't they make it that an AI would understand all like the human quirks of language, like idioms and like sayings and whatever the proper term for them is called, those sort of things, right? You know what I mean?
Pilot is trying to use the beacon. End this. I'm counting on you. Please count.
Counting on Richter, counting on the German. Don't mention the war and all that. There's one over there as well. Keep seeing more and more helmets everywhere because there's a shitload in this level. So they like have to keep your eyes peeled if you want to find them all. There's one up there, look. Maybe, maybe not.
IMC dropships headed to your location.
Activate the stalkers. And I'm dead because I fucked up. So I shot this at the wrong moment or whatever and cancelled out my invisibility. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Got it. Got it eventually. There we go. Let's hack you. See, is there anyone else I can hack? Hack you as well. Ooh, hope I don't die, hope I don't die, hope I don't die. Shit. Oh shit on it. I know that he's dead, Paul Ritter. Which is a shame, he was a good actor. He was in a Shakespeare film as well. An adaptation rather of Henry V. Which is the one where, you know, he goes to war with France and then he has that bit where before the Battle of Agincourt he goes to see the, like, what the sentiments of his troops is, of his men, his army. And then he goes to one and says, well, if you think this is a bad idea, well, I think this is a good idea, or whatever he says, then exchange my gauntlet for yours, and we shall know if we meet on the battlefield, or some shit like that, whatever he said. And Paul Ritter was like a little side character in that. And Tom Hiddleston was Henry V. I think we talked about these films before on the Starfield stream. Now let's just say that I am a Tom Hiddleston, am I right? Kind of anyway, I think he's a good actor, but I'm not like obsessed with him or whatever. Cloaked, am I? Am I indeed cloaked? I'm trying to like activate and hack as many robots as I can because I know there's a bit of a difficult bit coming up ahead. I want to make sure that I've got them all activated and on my side, so it becomes a bit easier. When the Reaper comes... Excuse me, sorry about that. I didn't mean to burp into the microphone right there. Oh, damn it, it's terrible at aiming. Don't try and throw a grenade at me, pal. I'm too good. Oh, this is pretty good against Reapers then. Cool, I didn't know that. Hey, come back here, you. Don't hurt my friend. Where'd you go? Soft ball. A ball that is soft. I think there was supposed to be a helmet on top of one of these things, I just don't remember which bloody one it is. I don't remember which bloody one it is, so I'm going to try and find out real quick. See if I can find out that is. There it is over there. Yeah, good thing I didn't go any further, because then I might have missed it. And I don't want to miss them anymore, that is. Already missed one. Maybe next time I stream this I'll just go back and quickly replay that bit to get it. Guess I like getting them dang collectibles. They're fun to get. Tighten up. Tighten your buttholes and all that. Make sure your trousers aren't loose. Ooh. Oh dear. Ooh. 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 You silly sod. Try to sneak up on me, did you? You try to overcome me. What was that? I was trying to evoke Kenneth Branagh in Wild Wild West with that voice, but I don't think it worked very well. Wild West, James West, Desperado, Rough Rider. Something, don't you want nada? Never stop running this, James Westie's the best, or something or other. Will Smith, keep my wife's name out of your mouth and all that. Get these all things aligned so we can do the old wall jump. See, again, another kind of unique level concept of traversing a partially constructed like thing up in the quite far above ground here. You know, having to move pieces into place that you can actually go around. See? And like, I like the wall jumping sections in this game and the platforming. Like it's not particularly hard, but it's not like super easy either. It's that nice level of being doable without ruining like the whole experience, you know? Like you're not gonna get stuck on something for long, you know? Which is very important for a first-person shooter, because you don't want it to be slow, you want it to be fast, you want it to be action-packed. They just bloody went through the wall, they did. That's not bloody fair, is it? Bloody hell, you bloody cheats. Cheeky sods. Here I am.
Pilot, out of sight. Hostile pilot. He's here. Emergency. Militia pilots on the kill run. We're dropping fast.
What did he say?
Pilot lost. Do we see anything? Negative on. Help! Need back. Need someone.
You see, he's on his own. On his lonesome. Just a lonely loner. Walking on a lonely road. Alone.
Uplink targeting module detected. Check your HUD.
Make sure all the robots are activated for when the baddies come in their pants. Last night, I saw a film. As I recall, it was a horror film.
I have other plans for the Titan.
Right, activate this to make that thing a little bit closer than it already is.
Move the dish to the far right to bring it within your reach.
Then Richter's gonna send some baddies after us. Forgot about him, did ya, Richter?
Is he dead yet? Give me a sit rep. Over.
Richter, we need backup. The enemy pilot is still active around Beacon 4. Over.
Backup? Typische IMC-Schwachkopf. Sending backup.
Sending back up. Oof. Hate you, Reaper. You're the worst. Sorry, Marvin. Hostile pilot inbound. You released the ticks on him. It's no fair. Oh, he's dead now, thank Christ. Thank you, robots, for being good pals. Try this. Thunderbolt. Bolt of thunder and all that. And should he be worthy, I shall wield the power of Thor.
Pilot, the module is in the projector of that dish.
Yes, alright, alright. You forget, BT, that I've played this game before.
Uplink targeting module. Disconnected.
Triumphant music. Ooh.
Uplink module acquired. Standing by for your
Hairs in the ear.
Caution.
Bloody hell, I really need to get a haircut, don't I? Jesus. Just that I don't like going to the barber. I don't like having my head touched. And also it's like, I don't know where to look. I would just end up staring at my own face. And you know, don't have very good self-esteem, do I? So I don't like my own face. I think it's horrible. So what am I to do? Also, I don't like talking about myself, so So when I don't really, I'm not very good at conversation really. So, you know, I find it hard to talk to the barber and that sort of thing. When you know when you get like a talkative barber and that sort of thing. But yes, I don't like talking about myself or talking myself up, which is why I find self-promotion quite hard to do. Like, I know that probably just streaming and not doing anything else, I'm probably not going to get a following, which is fine. I don't necessarily need a following. You know, there's that part of me, even if it is a rather small part, where I want to see this thing actually become something, you know, this whole streaming it up. And so part of that obviously involves promoting yourself around and trying to make sure that people be and are at least aware of who you are and your content. And so part of that is I've made a Twitter/X account and I posted some clips on there. But you know, doing so I felt really didn't feel good about it, because as I say, like, I don't like trying to big myself up or advertise myself.
Barely. That was tough. How are you, PT?
And I don't like when content creators that I watch do that either. I don't like when they go, well, hey everyone, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a follow, to unlock more content. You know, it's understandable, innit? Because you want people to watch your stuff, because that's how you make your money.
Replace the uplink module.
Oh.
The socket for the module is at the top of
But
the
you know, it's a balancing act, innit? Because you don't want to put people off by being too up yourself, you know, up your own arse. But then, you know, it's a tough market to break into. It's like, I think 90% or maybe even more of like streamers and even YouTube videos have like only a couple of views or a couple of viewers. Like consistent viewers and that. So then, because you know, it's like a thing that everybody wants to get into. Then there's only so many eyes that can watch what you do, right? And so it's hard, and so you have to engage in at least some self-promotion. But all of them? There's one more. Shit. Hope it's up here. I think it is. I do hope. I don't want to have to replay this whole level to get them all. Guess you know, I gotta catch them all, didn't I? Think of it like Pokemon. I hear you, you dingus, but where are you? Is it up here? I don't know. I think it is. I think it's like on the edge somewhere. Please, can it be on the edge? So that I don't have to replay this level. If it's not, is it? Where is it then? For God's sake. It's over there, wasn't it? I bet I missed it over there. I think it's on the top of that thing there. Shit, fuck. Oh dear. See, no matter how many times I play this game, there's always one or two helmets that I forget. And of course, now that I'm trying to talk about stuff while I'm playing it, Makes it that much more difficult, doesn't it? Nice catch, friendo. Yeah, what time is it? 12:05, so once this level is done, I'll finish up. And then next stream will be Starfield again, and the stream after that it will be back to this, where I will finish up the campaign. And then try and find something else to play. But I just wanted to play this because I've been feeling like replaying it, because I love it. And I thought I'd share that love with anybody who wants to watch it. Now we're using the sword Titan, the Ronin. We've got a nice little shotgun here, and then a big old sword. Broadsword. Not a broadsword, it's... I don't know what you would call it, because it's not really katana, is it? It's not in the shape of a katana, it's a lot more straighter of an edge. Call it maybe like a claymore or something?
I'm also looking for someone to kill. You get to choose which one you wish to be. Und jetzt mach ihn fertig. Hostile Titan in sight. Take him out.
I'll show you a hostile Titan.
Not let him leave here alive. You all deserve to die. Advanced targeting system. Activate the sword.
No, that's what I do. You don't do that. You're the bad guy. No, so I'm the bad guy. So, there he is.
Gotta have a real fight. Let's see what you got up close and personal. Oder bist du weggelaufen, ihr kleiner Junge?
Kleiner is small, right?
Let's begin to eat you. Sword war ready.
Let's go. We are. Come on, mate. Let me hit you. There we go. Got the bastard. Now we can transmit our message to the militia fleets. Hey lads, Captain Cole. We saw him in the beginning, didn't we? In the beginning.
Transmission power 25% and climbing. 60%, looking good. Almost there. 80%. Signal strength at maximum power. We are a go for transmission.
We are a go for transmission.
Here's hoping someone's still up there.
Got it.
This is Commander Sarah Briggs of Marauder Corps, Militia SRS. Authenticate.
Commander Briggs, this is BT-7274. Protocol 2, uphold the mission. Report intel to the fleet attached to the SRS unit.
Solid copy.
Did that work, I wonder?
Hear you guys are still down
Probably
there.
not, because this isn't
receiving your
Steam.
data
This
now.
is EA. Whatever. So even though I've got this game on Steam, it makes me run it through the EA thing, I think. Anyway, maybe. Let's see. Oh no, Shift Tab does work. No, you just saw my two friends, so there you go.
Porter says your original pilot was KIA.
Correct. Captain Ty Lastimosa was killed in action. I am now linked to an acting pilot, Rifleman Jack Cooper.
He's got my name.
Lastimosa linked you to a rifleman?
Yeah, because I'm the best.
We had no other options.
Understood. We'll get you transferred to a fully qualified
You
pilot.
what?
Objection. Cooper is my
I am.
pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating now exceeds 90%.
You see, I'm the GOAT, I'm the GOAT.
Your You're lucky our backs are up against the wall, BT. Permission granted. That's high praise coming from a machine, Cooper.
You're alright.
Thanks
He's
to your
more than a
scan data of the
machine.
Ark, we've tracked its energy
He's
signatures to
BT.
an IMC base right here on Typhon. We don't have much time. Let's go.
I'll go when I'm good and ready, love. Which will be a couple of days from now, because I'm going to end stream here. We've done the level. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed experiencing vicariously. That's the right word. Probably one of my favourite games in existence. Definitely my favourite first-person shooter. Yeah, Titanfall 2. A lot of fun. Thank you again for watching. Next time I'll be back with some Starfield. I think I'm lasting longer and longer for these streams. I know if I didn't have to cut this stream here, I probably could go for a bit longer, but I'm building up my streaming endurance, so hopefully soon I'll be able to go 4 hours, which is what is listed in my schedule as being the stream time. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. And yeah, cheers.